right, now we're gonna get back into it. This is just hilarious video to Corey Holcomb. Okay, she's giving her little opinion on how she feels about the situation, and I'm gonna give mine on her video how I feel about her situation. Okay, so let's get into it. I'm gonna zoom in a little bit for y'all. Okay. Go. Hit it. Ooh. That's what he mean when he said LeBron James.
Corey Holcomb for criticizing her comedy career.
Yo, did you hear Corey Holcomb say he looked like LeBron underneath? I think that's cool. But
What? What'd you say?
Corey Holcomb said you look like LeBron underneath your wigs.
Shout out Now Mag TV. Love them. Y'all like and look, subscribe to their channel. Look it up.
Yeah, that motherfucker definitely didn't say that recently. There's no way he could have said that. No, Corey Holcomb don't play with me no more. He definitely don't play with me no more. No, we had a whole conversation about everything. So please, that is old. Know that.
Okay, y'all. So the fact that she was like, he know not to play with me no more. We had a whole conversation about it, and that is old. Okay. First of all, and she said shit. Okay. Shout out now, Matt. They're gonna blurt out. I'm gonna let you know what it is. She said he knows not to play with her no more. That shit is old. Okay. Just hilarious. You're a comedian. What makes you, okay, think in the highly hell that you're off limits, baby? That's the problem. That's what I mean with you throw rocks and hide your hands. What makes you think you off limits? Even if that man did say something to you, what makes you think that you're off limits because y'all had a conversation? That man is entitled to say what he want, how he want, and when he want to say it, child. Okay? He's grown just like you are. Okay? You can't make an adult do nothing they don't want to do, let alone a man. You should have learned that from your mama. You can't make these men do nothing they don't want to do. They only gonna want to do it when they're ready to do it, okay? They only gonna want to do it when they're ready to do it, okay?
Believe that. He on somebody else now.
He on somebody else now. He on you still.
Thank you, yeah, because that's what our minister said. Go ahead. Hey, yo, why did Ella comment on the video, right? Hey, Boogie girlfriend. She commented, she is so funny. She said, I was wondering, like, from afar, why is there only one backup dancer? Like, why is she on the side? My bad, I look like, yeah, they was standing there looking off steps, so I had to bring out the action, yeah. My face belongs right between. Oh my God. Don't be messy. Look, Harvard, Connecticut, where can I go to eat? That's what I'm really, really trying to get right now. I'm so hungry. I'm so hungry. You need sleep. I just woke up. Thank you. Do I look dry in the face or something? Don't say that. For real. So the Corey open for you, yes or no? Maybe he would never. He could never.
Come on, y'all.
You see what I mean?
You do have to.
You throw the rock and then hide your hand. They said, did Corey Holcomb ever open for you? Her response was what? Baby, please, he could never. What makes you better than a man that's been out here for years doing this to the point that he can't open up show for you? And then again, it makes you want to look at why aren't you opening up shows for him? He's been in the game longer. That's what's wrong with the younger generation. They always want to make it seem as if they're better. Like, you old, you tired, sit down. I'm old and I'm tired, sit down. But I'm old, I'm tired, I've been doing this, I've done it, I've accomplished it, and I'm still doing it. You know what I'm saying? And that's the problem I have with the arrogance in people. Like, if it wasn't for people like him, you probably wouldn't have a job today doing what you're doing. You have to love thy neighbor, honey. You can't tear somebody down and then say in the same sentence, "Oh, he ain't talking about me no more. He ain't doing that no more. He talking about somebody else." Why would you say that? And you still talking about him? Grown women. Y'all gotta do better.
I work out with a video, bitch. Yes, you do. That's how you stay like that. But look, yo, it's called Insta. And it's in Boston, Massachusetts, right across the street from MGM Springfield, where I also sold out 2 years in a row.
You see what I'm saying? It's the arrogance. You think we give a damn about you selling out 2 years in a row? We don't. We don't care about that. We do not at all, honey. And we applaud you on it. But people don't care about that, Just Hilarious. Stop making it seem like that means something. Oh, I sold out 2 years in a row. Well, what was the years? Because I didn't even know. I didn't even know when you aired it. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I be talking about. Y'all have to humble yourself, baby. Don't let that pride put you to a side, child. Okay? All right? Humble yourself, baby. Humble yourself, girl. Get you back to it.
Tell Corey to do that right now.
Another sense. You say a person can't talk about you, they know better. But do you know better? So because now you saying he can't sell out shows. Man, been around for years. What you mean he can't stand out of shows? Baby, I'm sorry. Let's say this. People our age that knows him is going to spend that money to go see him. People our age that don't really know you could care less about it. Okay? You have your crowd. He has his. Okay? What don't y'all get? What don't y'all get, baby? What don't y'all get? That's why I don't like her jokes. She only jokes when it's not.
He made that joke last week. He probably did, but I'm saying something about me.
About her.
How many years have I ignored this?
Even my dude Zoe, shout out to Zoe. Even Zoe will let you know, if it's not about me, let's kiki, but he will still air himself out. That's the problem with you. You want to be Miss Goody Two-Shoe. I think that's what they call it. Miss Goody Two-Shoe. You want to be that, honey. You're not that. You're human. We come with flaws. We come with mistakes. Okay? That's what grows us. That's what makes us a better us. I'm not saying that you don't realize that in life. I'm not saying that you haven't overcame anything in your life. I'm not saying that you are not in a better situation than you were years ago. But I am telling you to humble yourself. Okay? I'm going to say that again. Humble yourself, because the same way you got it is the same way you can lose it, and it can be even worse. Okay? Every time I pause it, you got a funny little look on your face. You got to humble yourself, darling. Watch what you're saying, Baltimore. Okay? You know better. Don't you?
And just keep talking. It was on my phone. You know, if I known it was a comedian, I wouldn't have said nothing about you. What? Called it, got the number. Yeah, straight, got the number. Yo, send me that number real quick. That answer the phone like he's scared.
You see what I'm saying? It's women like that. Like, you think that man is scared because he hear a woman that sound like a man over the phone? So he got the phone like he was scared. Answered the phone like he was scared. Just Hilarious. What could you do to that man? What could you have done to Corey Holcomb, honey? Just tell me one thing you could have done other than waste money to cause him some harm. Because that's all I could see. That's all I could think about. What could you do to him, honey? You couldn't out-funny him in a situation. It's clear as day, because if you could, you wouldn't be bringing up things and reminiscing and saying one thing but going in on somebody you don't want them to do on you. You said it's over, it's done with, but yet you still indulge in it. It's stuff like that make us look bad. All right? It make us look bad, girl. You got to get it together, especially because you're a parent. Okay? You got a little man you're raising. Okay? Don't ever get it twisted. It might be some women out here that can whoop some men, but totally understand that. But if you go against the man, expect him to handle you like one. You want to be treated like a woman, you have to treat yourself like a woman first. You have to love yourself as a woman first, because if not, nobody's going to know how to treat you, because you don't know how to treat yourself. So how can you explain to somebody how you need to be treated? How can you show them with your actions that this is how you want to be treated when you're doing things like this, young lady? Y'all got to get it together. Y'all got to get it together and be humble.
He done talk shit about so many people. When he don't know who the number is, the answer, like he's scared somebody gonna come and collect that little bit of ass money he got left. Like, for real.
But he answers. So if he was scared, that's like a bill collector calling. Once I find out it's a bill collector, I'm hanging up. And that's like usually anybody else's scam likely. I'm not, you know what I'm saying? He stayed on the phone with you. So if he was scared or he was worried about it being, somebody they want to talk to me because of what I done said, that man gets paid to talk about what he said. So if you're taking his occupation as something he has against you, what they tell you, sticks and stones may break my bones, but words will never hurt me. You can't take what somebody say and get offended and risk your freedom over it. I know that's not what we doing, but it's a lot of people that does. You know what I'm saying? Y'all got to stop it. Be humble, okay? What's that song say? Be humble.
Like, you know how it be when scam likely call you?
Exactly.
For your money? That's how it was. My man said, I called him. No block. I straight called him. So yeah, he still got my number. I don't know if he saved it or not. Yo, what's up with you? You didn't even say nothing.
Look at her. Yeah, no block. He still got my number. I don't know if he still got my number. But no block. I don't know if he saved it. Like, Jess, what you think? You frightened him when you called him, girl? What you thought he was worried about? Did you record the conversation? You thought that man cared about you calling him to the point that he was scared or bothered by you? You think you got that much power on a grown-ass man? That's what's wrong with you women today. Baby, y'all have to stay in a woman's place. Like, stay in a child's place. Stay in a woman's place, for you'll be a bitch, a hoe, woman that's bagging that ass up in front of her son or bust down in front of her son. You don't want to be that. Stay in your place. Stay in your lane. This is a man that's been a comedian for decades, over decades. You're just starting this. You can learn something from him. That's what's wrong with you today. Be humble.
I said, yo, I already knew what it was. I mean, they hear old school, so if you don't know, if it's an unknown number, you ain't going about to be like, oh, hello, anyway, right? I'm like, yo, what's up with you? Why the f do you keep my name in your mouth? Verbatim, literally, bow, boom. It's off the top like that. Don't care about these niggas. Don't care how old you are. None of that, because I'm grown.
But you don't care about these niggas.
Yo, why the f you keep my name in your mouth? Who's this?
So she said to herself, you don't care about these niggas, but you want these niggas to give a damn about you, though. You think they give a damn about you. You're not even with your child's father. Let's talk about it. And I'm not shooting shots, okay? I'm just bringing things to light. Be humbled, okay? These are things that shall humble you, honey. You're not even with your child's father. You don't give a fuck about these niggas, okay? That's your problem. To get respect, you have to give it. And that's why a lot of these kids don't respect adults, because they got adults like you thinking just because you're grown, you don't have to respect your elder. That's been a saying since before you was born. You respect your elder, honey. Man, woman, trans, okay? Whatever you think it is. It's older than you. Respect it. It know more than you. It can show you something. It ain't gonna lie to you. And if it do, don't involve yourself around it. Walk away. You want to think you an OG. You thug. Now you gangster. You checking the nigga over the phone like scam likely. Come on. That's just a lot of buffoonery. Like, it's just, gee wigs. Okay? Gee willikers. Goodness.
Who's this? You know who this is. I have a very distinctive voice. Don't play with me. You already know what's up. What's this Jess? Yeah, no, it's Samantha. Yeah, it's Jess. What the is your problem with me? Now, I didn't spare you when you was talking about my son. I don't give a about all the man jokes, all the none of that jokes. I'm telling you.
So, I need to find out. This is what we need to find out, y'all. So, YouTubers, do this for me. I mean, subscribers, people to my channel, YouTube fans. Y'all do this for me. Find the video. Find what she's talking about. That the man said something about her child. Because for what I know, he said something about you. Okay? Doing something in front of your child. That's what's wrong with y'all. Get your detail right. Get your facts straight. Okay? You ain't checking that, man. If you checking him, he probably would have hung up. You don't pay that goddamn phone bill he answered on. So if he didn't want to hear what you had to say, he'd have hung up on you. At least he gave you the decency to hear you the hell out. Now here you is thinking you checked something. He didn't even know who the hell you was. But he picked up your call. Your baby in the background trying to get views off your goddamn live. And be your hype man. Instead of telling you, girl, pipe down. It's not that serious. That's a grown-ass man who been in this game longer than you. Just humble yourself. It ain't that serious, Jess. You with the mess. That's the problem. Oh, you just called up a nigga like, what you would have did? You couldn't even beat that man at arm wrestle. What could you have done? Just tell us. We want to know. What could you have done to him? Girl. All right, y'all.
Yo, keep my fucking name out your mouth. Because at some point, it's not comedy no more. It's straight insult. I don't give a
We'll take it as an insult.
Say, y'all go back and forth with me. Oh, just with the mess. You make money off of talking about people. It's a big difference between what I do and straight disrespect. Straight insult.
Okay. So, you're degrading his character. You're sitting there saying the man was basically scared over the phone of you. You're basically saying that. Okay? You basically saying he knew what was up. I got a very distinctive voice. You know who it is. No, it's Samantha. Oh, he know not to play with me no more. He talking about somebody else. These are the things you're saying. But you want to be respected. You want to be treated a certain way. You have to treat others that way. Okay? Because if not, it don't matter which shape, form, or fashion it comes in. It comes back to you, honey. And this is how you feel. This is how you look, girl. Okay? That's how you look. Okay, honey? When you feel some type of way. But you treat people how you want to be treated. And you wouldn't have these looks on your face. You wouldn't be sitting here trying to explain to us the situation you and another man have, okay? We don't care. But since you decided to enlighten us on the situation, I decided to give my opinion on it. Okay, girl? Because you tatted like a biker boy, that don't make you a boy, Damon. Just because you sound like a boy, that don't make you a boy, Damon. Okay? Stand in a woman's place. Be a woman.
No, see, this how it happened. I swear. I wouldn't even know. I didn't even know who you was. All I saw was you take a pic. All I saw was a female take a picture with her son. That's still her son. Mind your business. It don't matter.
Okay, so did y'all read her lips?
Me, you talking about. But if you...
Did it look like she said naked? Comment and let me know below. Because I think when I read her lips, it was saying you took a naked, maybe nude picture with your son. And she was like, that's me. I'm the mother. You know what I'm saying? He commented on it. Why would you have that kind of picture out there though, Jess? And then feel some type of way that somebody said something. Again, that's not talking about your son. That's talking about you. And what you did in front of your son. He never said, oh, you got your son sitting there looking at your ass, or He never said nothing like that or something in that nature. So I'm not understanding why would you even confront him about it? Because you felt some type of way. Because you didn't want other people to look at it that way. Maybe they were giving you compliments, but just like the man said in on his little broadcast, you were a bust down in front of your son. He don't respect it. Basically, I don't care if you're a comedian or not. I don't respect it. So for you to get mad and put yourself in a man's place and then get called all these bitches and whores and then have these crazy ass looks on your face, baby. Okay? It makes us wonder. You started this live off by saying the man wasn't even talking to you. He's talking about something else. But now you're engaging in conversation about the same man. You don't want to say nothing about you anymore. So why are you doing that, Jess? Why are you engaging in it, honey? Antagonizing the situation. Why are you doing it? And every time you see this lady right here in the background, she's laughing out loud. But when I stop the camera, this is what she's doing. Stuck in her phone. Is she watching you, girl? Girl, is she watching you right there in the room with you? That's the company you keep. Y'all got to worry. See? Y'all got bigger things to worry about. You worried about him. You got a friend probably watching you while it's right there in front of you. Just to see about the comments and views you're getting while you're doing it. Baby.
Was a comedian. If I known that you was a comedian, then I wouldn't even have did that. I said, what the does that even matter? Whether I'm a comedian or not. But now that I know, no, we don't got no issue. And, I seen that we were supposed to be booked on a couple shows together. I want to let you know, don't you ever walk away from no money. Like, don't you know? And I'm going to tell y'all, I'll be the first to tell y'all. What? Nick, the show, I'm never going to be able to say that, he'll never be able to say he shared stage with Jess Hilarious. Ain't no motherfucker.
Jess, see? That's another thing. What you mean share the stage with you, Jess? This man been around for decades before you. That's the arrogant stuff I be talking about. That's that throwing your rock and hiding your hand stuff. What do you mean sharing the stage with you? He probably was on the stage before you. You sharing the stage with him. And that's what made me kind of pull back from her comedian side. Like, I don't find you funny because when things get onto Jess Hilarious ain't too funny. She's more Jess with the mess. And it's not cute. And it's not a good image for us, okay? For the minority, it's not. It don't look good, girl. It doesn't look good. And y'all have to work on this as a human race, okay? It's not just the minority. It's everyone doing things in these natures that I'm talking about, okay? It's not cute. Now, maybe the young and the senseless, that they, she might know a little something. They might indulge in things like this, but that's not the behavior I'm looking for, okay? So this is my opinion, and that's what I'm giving here, okay? My opinion. And I don't like it. Especially with the entertainer, meaning you have so much potential to be so much more. I seen her on an interview talking about Christian Rock and, how she's just in love and, mistreated and she want to be a ride or die. And that's like the person you might need to go ahead and be, because the comedian role obviously might not be for you, okay? Because you take a lot of things personally, okay? I don't know if your pride or your ego that made you feel like you're more. I don't know if it's the fact that you overcame some obstacles in your life that makes you feel like you're more, but you're not, okay? All I see when I see you is a black woman, okay? So if you're trying to create this narrative that you gangster or that you don't play when it comes to somebody talking about your child, and that's nonsense, okay? It's nonsense. because what they're talking about your child on involves you. So instead of you trying to change somebody else's opinion, you might need to change your narrative. You might need to change who you are. You might need to change what you represent, okay? Because there's no one doing these things outside of you. You know what I'm saying? Nobody controls you. You control yourself. That's why sometimes when you watch yourself on camera, you be like, did I do that? I said that. Yes, ma'am, you did. Okay? You're with the mess. You said it.
I'm gonna walk away from money. Don't you ever walk away from the money. Let me tell you about how this new generation get money now, baby. You need that money more than I need it. So I told him to leave you on the show. I'm good. I don't want to make nobody uncomfortable, but I won't be uncomfortable for nobody either.
That's another thing. You see how you talk about this man like you know him personally? I'm gonna tell you how the new generation make money. You need that money more than I. Girl, that man been here way more than you. You don't know what that man got. He been here probably 15, 20 years longer than you. You don't know what he got. You don't know what type of people is into him. You don't know what this man has, but you're okay with speaking on it. So even though he might have not knew what you were doing in that situation with your child, he spoke on it. Okay? Same shit. You do not want it to happen to yourself, then don't do it to others. You reap what you sow. Okay? What you dish out is what you get back. I don't care what form it is. I don't care if it was the person you did it to. It might be a different person that does it to you, okay? What you reap is what you sow, okay? It comes right back to you. And you don't like it when the shoe's on the other foot, so stop putting the damn shoes on, Jess. Okay? That's what we want to tell you.
I never share stage. You talk shit about my son.
You probably been on the stage he's been on.
All that.
He said nothing about your son.
Macy's one-day sale.
Said nothing about your son.
Like up to 50% off party looks.
I'm going to let these ads go through, y'all. I don't know if y'all get other ads on to it, but hopefully not that many. But yeah, y'all see what I'm saying though? Like, I don't like that. It's a hypocrite going on. I can skip it now.
Oh, no, I'm looking for that Nick. Nick sent that gone before I got up there. Yeah, all right. We're going to talk about it. We're going to talk about it. So every now and then, I guess he got to say something to keep, you know.
You were looking for that nigga. And just what you would have did other than gave him a few words. What could you have done? I'm telling you, every time I stop it, she got a dumb look on her face because she got to know the shit you're saying is crazy. I'm looking for the nigga, but Nick got rid of you fucking. What would you have done, girl? Risked your freedom? Left your son to take care of him? What would you have done? And then it's younger women that might look up to you. It's younger women that might applaud you. But look at the narrative that you're showing them is okay. I'm looking for that nigga. To do what? You looking for that man to do what, Jess? To do what? Throw a rock and hide your hand. Quit it. Quit it. You took that stuff personally that man said. That's your bad. Okay, honey? That is your bad. Okay? And it's not cute. And I'm not trying to take this too personal, but I don't like when women act like this. It's tacky. It's not cute. It's nothing to look up to. It's nothing to want to be like. You know what I'm saying? It's like you trying to adapt to a situation. Like, this ain't who you is, but this who you gotta be. And it's not. Y'all gotta do better. Want to get treated like a woman? Treat yourself like one first.
That little bit of relevancy that he got him in my radio show.
A little bit of relevancy.
See, I tried to have hope. Y'all said he just said it last week. I thought the shit was old. I actually saw somebody send it to me.
But you, come on.
Every
But you
now
thought
and
it
then you gotta
was
say
old.
something, though. You know what I'm saying?
But you thought it was old.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? How'd you think it was old, Jess? And somebody sent it to you. You see what I'm saying? It's stuff like that that get y'all young ones caught all the way up. There's no reason for you to sit here and lie. People are watching it, girl. You shouldn't even respond it. You made yourself look stupid. And you're going to swear to God it was us. Ooh, should have shut your damn mouth.
That's how you was on my phone. Apologizing real bad, too.
He should have.
Like, nah, that's your crazy.
He hurt your feelings, obviously.
You took that shit personal. I talk shit about women. Boom, that's what it is. You know
That's what it is.
Sorry you got in a line of fight, or don't say sorry. You know what I'm saying? Just be, yeah, but
don't call my phone. He shouldn't have to tell you nothing.
To them listeners in Chicago and pop fake like you really on some. Boy, look, you a grown ass old ass man with the same material. Stop playing.
Okay, let's be honest. Just what new material you got? Just enlighten the crowd. We want to know. What new material? You have to go with who made you, right? Like, don't nobody call these people out on their shit? This is why I decided to. Come on now. Like, what kind of shit was that? You the same old ass nigga with the same material. Just, he's who he is. Who are you and what new shit do you got going on? That we saw. My bad. Nothing. You went from Jess with the mess to Jess with the Balenciaga bags to Jess that just sit around on wilding out. So Jess, what are you doing? You're being Jess, right? Or wrong? And how old is she? I want to know how old she is. I need to look that up. Because I don't know nothing personally about you. Once I found out what kind of person you were, girl, it kind of gave me bad vibes. And like I said, I don't know you personally. It just gave me bad vibes on the comedian state. Okay? I was expecting comedy from you. And I get mess from you. So, I'm just trying to see, like, what are you getting at here? You know what I'm saying? Like, what is the reasons for what you're doing? You know? I did hear about it. Well, you just said you thought it was old. People, like, in society nowadays do not call people out on their shit. And I figure, you know what, that's probably why the stuff steady goes the way it goes. Like, y'all are blindsided by the bull crap that y'all not even listening to the stuff they saying. You so caught up in the person, you don't care what they say. Like, it's crazy. Ugh.
Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe.
And do the same on this channel.
You play with women for like that's what you do.
And you obviously play with men.
With women. Yeah. I'm surprised you ain't take like.
You surprised he ain't take dick.
And look, I'm good with that.
But do you see how she's like tearing down his character? Or, my bad, trying to tear down his character? Surprised you don't take dick. You play with women. I play with women that entertain me. Why not play with you? I know you're going to say something back. You got a following. I got a following. Maybe I'll get some of your followers. Like, listen to what you're saying. You don't want a person to play with you, then stop fucking playing. Keep your mouth closed. Stop responding. Why indulge? It's crazy. Because you see how your friend is in the background? She ain't even letting you know. She just like, just shut up. She probably back there reading your comments right now. And if she says something, you probably tell her, like, I know you ain't saying nothing in my life. I just know you ain't open your damn mouth. Girl, you can't get mad that man play with women because I ain't seen him do it. But it's like you want to go tit for tat, raising a grown black man yourself, or growing a little boy into a man yourself, and these are the things you want them to see. My girl don't snap on me when I'm in the wrong. I don't want her. Or when she think I'm in the wrong, because at this point, that's all it is a thought. Like, come on. And what does that say for? And every time I stop the camera, you got this hollow look.
You go, oh, women empowerment tech. No. He just, he his own mother. So it's something.
He hate his own mother?
You know, grew up with something against women. That's on him. He just decided to take it on stage and turn it into some comedy, some shit that just ain't funny. And this is crazy. He is funny, but that type of shit right there, it's a very thin line. It's a big difference to me between comedy and insults. Don't get disrespectful. Don't play with me.
How don't you think what you did in comedy wasn't insulting? Okay? You did some insulting stuff, Jess Larry's. I watched some of your skits, your vines. It was insulting. But you wanted us to take it as a joke from you. And you just got in this game. That man been here. That's what's wrong with people today, honey.
That's how I ended up allowing out. Y'all can ask Nick. I don't give whatever. Y'all just said she came up in a interview like, where Corey at? I don't give a about nothing.
He came up on Wild 'N Out.
Where's that? Yeah, everybody knew I was up there looking for y'all back in 2018, 2017. One of them went to New York looking for this. Stop playing with me.
To do what? 2018, you went to New York looking for a nigga. To do what, Jess? Give him a piece of your mind? What were you gonna do? I just wanna know. Like, I believe your fans need to know at this point. What were you gonna do when you ran into him? Were you gonna get yourself locked up and taken away from your son? What were you gonna do? What are you showing girls in your situation to do? Confront a grown man who you know you can't do anything to unless you're willing to risk your freedom, right? I mean, what else could you do? What were you gonna do? Slap him and expect not to be hit back? What were you gonna do? And it's women like this that I'm telling y'all, better watch them.
Tell me what? Okay. Anyway, where can I eat at? Hartford. I'm hungry as shit.
Nigga just went on.
She ain't laughing at you. I mean, with you, she laughing at you.
I was trying to ignore it.
I thought that shit was old.
I thought the shit was old. You know what I'm saying? They said it was last week. It is what it is.
She just want to be in
It
it.
is. Yeah, tag them.
Shout out 9mag TV for displaying her goddamn butt. She crazy. All right, y'all. Like, comment, and subscribe. Love ya.